Oh, I did see that. You've played another match as well.
We played a couple, but the obviously
Yeah.
two Red Bull teams.
Yeah. Okay, we are live. Hello. Welcome to the
Hey!
Football Friends podcast for another week. It's your boy Gage here, and I am joined by Eddie.
It was such a pause. You sounded like you've been locked into a horrible contract.
I'm so glad
I'm
you.
here.
I'm so glad you picked up on that. Like
Here
what
with
what
Paddy. Oh,
what happened was
God.
I was gonna say the lovely Paddy, but then I realized I'd already done that before, and I like stopped halfway.
Look, a classic never dies. That's true. You gotta go for it again.
Yeah.
And
All right.
I think any chance to call me lovely would be respected and encouraged.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. So so we have no Ash this week. Unfortunately, he is sick with the man flu. It's always going around.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're just going to sort of watch some nonsense. Apparently, some uh, David James, Stuart, Pearce nonsense.
Yeah, well, listening and reading some other football stuff, I obviously was reminded of um, a man who took after my current profession. He's a fine sparky and an even finer footballer, Mr. Stuart Pearce, the,
Mm-hmm.
the, the psycho of the land. And I was with great pleasure that you did not know about him or this. In his coaching days for Man City, he managed to put a goalkeeper up front. So let's watch this.
That's pretty absurd. Sorry, I'm just fiddling with some stuff here. Want to make sure that we get sound on this. Okay, let's give this a go. I just need to test the sound first. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool.
And he's a big boy.
David James, goalkeeper, playing up front, lumbering in the box, gives a massive foul. No, it's an awful. It's a
I mean,
fucking awful touch.
no, I mean, no, the first. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. Who's
What?
taking credit for that? I've no. What even happened there?
Oh, he just took out two players at once.
Yeah, you what?
He took both those guys down.
First of all, that was all amazing.
What?
I, I,
What on
I
earth was
love
that?
that. So it. I don't know if you missed it, but in the melee when they got a penalty, it seemed like they got a penalty, but the score didn't change. So I think I could be right in saying in the story, um, I think it was Robbie Fowler took the penalty and he missed. So what? Why?
That is some crazy uh tactics there, I suppose. What on earth was that?
Yeah, we need to find the biggest man that we can
Mm.
and stick him up there. But thing is, you criticised his touch, and on the touch that he gave it away, you were absolutely right. But the first couple, he brought it under, and he was like, David James is 6'5" and wide. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
look like an outfield. He doesn't look like an outfield footballer. He looks like a goalkeeper, and it's difficult to stop a man like that. But
I
you
guess
know,
I guess so.
if he's got a shit touch, then you know,
But,
not as much.
but like I said, it was just lumbering. It was just it was not good. That's all I
That
was
is the
saying.
right word. That is the right word for it as well.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Stuart Pearce, with the nickname Psycho, of course. Very interesting decision as a manager. So where were City in this time when he was in charge? Were they like? Is this before the buyout and things like that, or?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that was about 2001. So they would have like just come back to the Premier League.
I see. And so, did Stuart Pearce have any other success as a manager?
I don't think so. Not really.
As
Like
this,
I think he, you know, he managed England under 21s. He, you know, he's not a manager really. Like some football players go on to become good managers. Some managers were never really football players. This is a player who is very firmly a player.
okay. All right, so
Okay.
we have this next video, which is about his famous penalty. I think we will want a little bit of sound on this one, so I'll just turn it up. I don't know how to turn subtitles. Oh well. All right, you ready?
Yep.
The first time was on a tank in 1944.
As the final whistle goes. And what we're going to get now.
So Euro '96.
I was playing against Derbyshire actually, and we'd found a telly in the dressing room, so no one was paying too much notice of how we were getting on batting. We was all watching the penalty shootout, and then Pearce came up.
Well, Stuart Pearce is up.
99% of the crowd, including Terry Venables, probably thought when he said, "I'll take the third penalty, boss," "Oh, please, God, no, don't, because you're carrying too much baggage."
So what was Stuart Pearce's England career like?
Yeah. Again, this is a bit before I was obviously born, but 78 appearances, 5 goals from left back.
Decent.
You know, this is if we're creating like an all-time England 11, the two guys who you'd mentioned for left back would be Stuart Pearce and Ashley Cole.
Right.
And obviously,
okay.
I watched quite a lot of Ashley Cole.
So yeah. So certainly the best performing English player with a trade.
I would certainly say so. Yeah, better than me.
Yeah. all right.
6 years, Pearce had laboured under the burden of his crucial penalty miss in the 1990 World Cup semi-final.
Okay, so he. Oh,
That's the baggage.
The fact that he had the guts to go out and make it better says so much about him.
So what? That was World Cup final.
90. No, that was World Cup semi-final against Germany.
I see. Okay.
He missed, but he wasn't the only one, I think.
Well, I
think we had a couple players miss.
Put it down the middle. So, but yeah. Okay, time to redemption.
How mad he is, and B, how brave he is.
I just couldn't believe it. Well, I could believe it because that's the sort of guy he was.
Gaza.
And he just said, "I'm taking one." He was angry as hell. "I'm taking one." He smacked it in. He didn't place it. He whacked it right in the corner, which was brilliant. But and all he wanted to do was just get a penalty in front of Wembley, in front of everyone, and say, "Listen," and do it again.
Face contorted with
Jesus. So you're saying that this is where from then on, he was called Psycho?
I couldn't tell you when he picked up the name, but yes, that if he wasn't before, he definitely was afterwards. I think Psycho kind of because if you want to imagine a playing style, think about that face he was just making after he scored the penalty.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, this is a defender, a left back in an era when fullbacks didn't really go forward, like a little bit, but he's a defender.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, there's a strong celebration for sure.
Wrong reaction.
Agony pouring out of him that had been there before. It was ridiculous. He looked like a mass murderer, all in the same moment as he looked like, a conquering hero.
He goes straight to the England fans because it's almost as if he's got his identity back. This kind of punching gesture in the air. It's more than just emotion erupting from him. He's got his persona.
I love that they've got a psychologist in this clip to explain about how much of a psycho he is.
Yeah, well, if you've got a psycho, you need a psychologist, right?
Yeah.
Persona back. He kind of epitomises what I think sport's about, really. He plays it like people on the terraces would play, like the fans would play. They identify with that, and I can identify with that.
Still doing it.
Still going for it. That was nuts.
I love him. Yeah, I feel like if he was playing now, he's definitely a player who would, he would probably get a lot of yellow cards now, but a lot of people would like him.
Okay. I also have his top 10 goals for Nottingham Forest. If you want to watch that.
Yeah, let's go for that, and then we can wrap up the psycho chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nottingham Forest was you'd probably call it his heyday. 401 appearances, 63 goals.
So
for a left back.
So when what was his first club after being an electrician? Like, what was the first? Was it Nottingham Forest or was it?
No, he is first. I think they were professional. Wealdstone, and I couldn't tell you what league that was in, but
see,
his second was Coventry City in an era when they would have been in the top flight, and then Forest, Newcastle, West Ham, Man City.
Sorry, I was just reading the comments on this video, and one of them here says, "When I were a lad, me and the old man would sit and watch Psycho work his magic. I'd then go out and practice free kicks with my left foot that either smashed into the next door's greenhouse or rolled lethargically into our flower bed 5 inches away."
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean,
brilliant.
Yeah, what's it? Not much point in doing it with your weak foot, is it? But yeah, this a mean free kick. I'm sure there will be a number of decent free kicks in here as well.
Yes. Oh, I just realised that's how we can tie the section in. We're looking at the history of newly promoted Nottingham Forest. Welcome back to the Premier League,
Hooray!
All right. Oh, yeah, come on. Enough with the graphics, God.
Pearce, yes.
Under us.
Not bad. Not bad.
And a venomous shot from Stuart Pearce.
Yet to see him smile.
Okay, decent.
Stuart Pearce. Infield twos. Gemmell. Back to Pearce.
What's he doing? We're
Marauding! Marauding! Screamer!
God, that was real good. That was. Did it nutmeg the keeper as well, right?
Oh, could have gone underneath him, yeah.
I think it did. Look.
That's a stunner.
But he just keeps going. He just keeps running. What are you doing?
Pearce is
Or was it? Oh, Nutmeg's the defender. That was rude. That was decent.
It's Pearce. And it's there.
Jesus.
Superb goal by Stuart Pearce.
They had a good curve on it. And then crossbarring in. Not bad.
Yeah, crossbar.
Crosby. Now Clough had a look to the left to see what was on before the ball arrived with him. Here comes Pearce. It'll come back for Pearce. He's got his second.
Jesus!
He loves it.
And the
I felt like that finish was like all ankle, but
Scuffed? Yeah, scuffed.
but it certainly went like where you want it to go.
Hey, look, he will say that it was precision.
Yeah.
player Sheffield Wednesday feared the most is making this a disastrous afternoon for Ron Atkinson.
Hmm. Okay.
Pearce special.
Look at that run up.
Free kick.
Look at that run up.
Well, you need it.
Oh my
Lord.
That was like a David Luiz free kick.
That was an Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, yeah.
1-1 would represent a good result for Derby, but Pearce is challenging that now with the help of Clough. Forrest have worked
Oh,
for
that one was rude. But
Yeah, that was slick.
you were saying that he, you know, as a defender back then, didn't go forward much, but he sits very central. Like you can see where the winger was. Like look where the wing. Look, the wing is out here, and look how central Stuart Pearce is. What?
Look, imagine being the coach trying to tell Stuart Pearce what to do.
He's playing left centre mid.
Forrest have worked their way through
That's so rude.
for golden goal, really.
All right, top four.
Drop behind Hodge. Now Rice. Here's Pearce, who loves to go forward. And Pearce!
Oh my god, that was great.
Stuart Pearce, who's coming at it from the other side, possesses a
Lord.
fearsome strike. Like that!
Jesus.
A fantastic free kick for Nottingham Forest.
That's insane.
And Pearce has done it again.
What we got here? Oh my!
Good Lord.
Jeez, that's unsavable, man. That was so fast and just total bins. Oh, hits that back corner thing.
Yeah, the stanchion. Unbelievable.
Damn, that was so good. I suppose most of his goals are free kicks. Dude, he did that like 4 times in these highlights. Like,
Yeah.
that's like his special move. That's his Robin cutting in. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, hard free kick from a long way away.
Yeah. It's wild.
My last comment on him is so his last team was Manchester City for a full season when they made it back to the Premier League, and he actually finished his career on 99 goals. And I couldn't tell you who they were playing in the last game. It's poor of me, but Man City earned a penalty and Stuart Pearce stepped up to take it. And the keeper seemed to, dead rubber of the game, didn't really matter the result. Keeper seemed to walk up and say something to him. Something probably to the effect of, I'm going to dive to the left. And Psycho reacted by blasting his penalty a full 2 feet over the bar.
That's unlucky. Finish with 99.
Or purposeful. It's like, I don't give a shit about 100. You can't tell me to score. I'm going to not score. Up yours.
Well, at least, I mean, he still ended up with a good story, I suppose. That's the thing. One way to do it.
That's
Okay.
right. I mean, 99 goals for left back. You take that all day.
So maybe he did get like electrocuted a few times, and that brought the psycho out of him.
Yeah, so maybe that'll make me a better player if I go and touch some circuit breakers.
Kid's lightning, man.
Yeah, kid will literally be lightning.
All right, okay, that was the nice piece of football history there. Stuart Pearce, the psycho electrician who played for England.
Well, I'm two of those things.
Yeah, all right. Well, so in other England news, we have some lady footballs.
Ladies.
The ladies. So we have more English people in a Euro final. So England had faced Sweden in their semi-final. So we'll watch this one, and then we'll watch the other semi-final, which is Germany-France. But so England and Germany are going to be facing each other in the final. So that should be, that'll be an interesting one. Now, don't need the audio for that, I think. Can you speak, please?
Hello.
Okay, good. I just made sure that
I was still with us.
that I disabled the right audio.
All.
Good save there too. And I should point out that when it comes to the women's league, Sweden is actually a really, really good team. And
Sweden always seems to be strong.
Yeah.
So does England, though, to be fair.
It's because all of them are like 6 foot blonde chicks, like they're.
You can find enough.
And I think their forward's called what's that? Stina Black Stina.
Great name.
Yeah, she's really good. She usually scores a few goals, but decent. She almost handballed that one there. Oh, Blackstenius. Yeah. Stina Blackstenius.
I mean, she has scuffed that beast.
Yeah, it wasn't after that good run and stuff. It was actually not. It wasn't really the greatest finish, I'd say, but it still bobbled, so it was a bit awkward.
Still would have saved it. Yeah. That's all I'll say. As an amateur goalkeeper, you've still got to save him.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Is that a punch onto the bar?
Maverick.
Oh. Bloody close.
Touch.
Decent goal there. Really decent goal.
That's a really good touch. And then swivel.
Yeah, solid finish, man. That's good stuff. Good. One touch, hits it on the second bounce. Gets a finger to it as well. Like
difficult to stop.
Oh. So it's only 1-0 at half time, and to be honest, in the first half it looked pretty close. Like Sweden had quite a few chances.
And it looked like Sweden controlling most of the chances.
Yeah, it looked like England were kind of making a few errors, but yeah, now they're putting them in. I guess you can't really see it. There's so many players. Does that go through the
That's
other England players' legs?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
rude. Yeah, she's a good player. Russo. Oh, how do you miss? How do you put that over, man? That's insane. Look at this. That is bizarre. Oh,
Keeper.
that's such a good save. Such a good save. Look at that. That's
Unbelievable
that's
save,
like
that.
a David De Gea save, man. That's class. That's so good.
Don't speak down on David De Gea.
No. Don't.
Ball.
And it's not over. Oh, how rude is that? That was
Honestly,
ridiculous.
I'd be like, I wouldn't if I'd scored that, I wouldn't have even had the nuts to celebrate because I basically just missed an open goal.
Exactly. That's the headline I saw was like Russo misses open goal, but then backheel nutmegs the keeper. I was like, why did you say that first? I'm like,
if you miss an open goal, you have to score a backheeled nutmeg.
yeah. But
to make it even.
To be fair though, not the worst open goal miss in this game.
No, and also to be fair, she supplied the cross for that miss.
Yeah.
So she's up.
Yeah. That is just unexpected.
It,
Double nutmeg.
It's unacceptable. Their keeper needs to be better.
Yeah. That was weak. I know.
Oh.
Bit weak on the goalkeeping there.
Again, a bit poor, but it's kind of out of her reach.
Yeah. Well, look, you'll see it. Like, it's a good save, but then it just unlucky bounce. And she can't quite. Yeah. Needed more of a punch on that one. Oh, could have been another one there. And that's it.
Well, I mean, certainly could have been different. A couple of sort of disappointing ones, probably if you're from a Swedish point of view. But look, it's obviously great to be in another Euro final. Hopefully we can, not fuck this one up. And you know what? It's also really good to see that. I couldn't. Oh, where are they? Sheffield. Good to see a proper stadium like actually packed with fans for women's football.
Oh man, I have bad news. Stream got taken down. Our stream got taken down. We probably weren't allowed to watch that.
Oh, bloody BBC.
It's a shame. Yeah. Okay. Well, hold on. I mean, it's okay. I'm recording this, so it's not a big deal. But let's see. I'll start streaming again and see what happens. But I better probably can't watch the other one. Okay.
That's kind of horseshit. I see that as it's transformative.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah. No, but they don't give a shit.
Well,
no, like, I mean, come on, look, isn't everyone saying that we need to promote women's football more? Like,
yeah. Well, that's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 2 live streams at once, apparently.
Who?
I think we're back on. Okay, yeah, we're back, but yep, okay, if you're watching this video, we accidentally just got our live stream struck for watching women's football. Apparently that's not allowed on the internet.
It's sexist YouTube.
Yeah, you heard it first, YouTube is a misogyny. So
Is a misogyny.
Yeah, they are a misogyny. Well, yeah, okay, well that's a shame, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I can still edit that into a clip, but I don't know if I'll, but the live stream struck it down, but we'll see. I've still recorded it, so that's okay. But I guess we'll have to do something else then.
Okay.
I do have a couple of things here.
Right, well, let's do that.
I have this one article here that we could talk about. It's 5 exciting signings made by non-Big Six clubs. Does that sound interesting enough?
Yeah. Excellent stuff.
Okay, what I have to do is share my screen with you on Discord. And yeah, you should be able to see that. Then I have to window that. You can see it?
Currently seeing. There we go. Yeah. Shall I click on watch stream? Is that how that works?
Yes.
Look at the smirk on it fella's face.
Yeah, I believe that is the boy Scamacha.
It'll be Scamacha.
Scamacha, yeah. Who was signed for West Ham from Sassuolo, I believe.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Yeah, okay, so here we go. 5 exciting signings made by non-Big Six clubs this summer. So, whilst Division's Big Six tend to dominate most of the headlines, including Manchester United being linked with every single player in existence, the riches of the Premier League means clubs across the division can still tempt top talent. And, when you're playing like West Ham, you can probably attract a few decent players. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Number 1, we have Felipe Coutinho.
Oh, I mean, this is a man. I don't know about you. Have you picked your fantasy league team yet?
I actually have not. That is something I should get onto.
Well, this fella for me was straight in it. I think 7 million on the fantasy game, straight in.
Good value, I'd say.
Yeah.
So he is signed, of course, for Stevie G. So reuniting Coutinho and Stevie G is quite fun. I believe he signed for 20 million from Barcelona, who ended up paying 160 million euros for him once you include all the add-ons.
Yep. That's
not
good business.
An 8 times loss on that one.
Whoops.
So, like I told you, I'm researching for my Why Barcelona Sucks video, and they've somehow managed to they are set like $750 million in the transfer deficit over the last 10 years, and that includes selling Neymar for 220 mil. And
what?
So they still managed to be 750 million deficit from all their transfers because 160 for Coutinho, 125 for Ousmane Dembele, 100 and something for Griezmann. Oh, it's just a nightmare, man, the whole way through. But getting off topic here, Coutinho.
I think when Barcelona announced that he'd left, they'd said, we've sold Coutinho to Aston Villa for an undisclosed fee, and then about 15 minutes later, Aston Villa, we've signed Philippe Coutinho from Barcelona, 25 mil.
Oh no, it's what it says here. Oh yeah, it must be 25 million euros because it says Barcelona bought him for 142 million pounds and then sold him for 17 million pounds.
Oh,
that is dreadful.
It's just bad.
Yeah, and I mean, look, for a team like Aston Villa, after you've sold Grealish, I feel like Coutinho is a good replacement, you know, and they've got Buendia as well, who can kind of do the same kind of thing. So,
yeah, excellent player.
Yeah. Stevie G in charge. Yeah, great.
Let's go.
Okay, so next up we have Gianluca Scamacha. So finally, after years and years of West Ham having only one striker in Michail Antonio, they have finally signed a second striker. And he came from Sassuolo, and it says here that he scored 16 goals in the Serie A last season, so trailing only Immobile. So that's really good.
More than decent.
Okay, that's a... So Scamacha has been likened to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's 23 and 6'5" tall. So very tall. But this is an interesting thing here. Most goals without an assist in Europe's top 5 leagues. So he scored 16 goals, but no assists.
0 assists.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
fair enough.
He's going to be a good counter to Michail Antonio, who scores no goals.
What? I think that's harsh.
I think last season Michail Antonio had his longest goalless streak ever in his career. So they definitely needed some backup up there. And
he'll probably be number 1.
Scamacha?
I think so.
I would say so. Yeah. I mean, they paid 30 million pounds. So yeah. And this was a player, I think Arsenal were looking at him as well. And so West Ham have done a bit of a coup here, I guess, picked up a player that they could actually make quite a bit of money on too, if they can. Yeah.
If they want to get rid.
Okay, so what else we got here? Oh, he's played for the Italian national side. He's got 7 caps. And well suited, high work rate, powerful shooting, aerial dominance. He ranks in the 95th percentile among forwards. Does that mean in the air? Yeah, okay. Yeah, 55.7% success rate in aerial duels.
See, and that's in the 95th percentile. That is,
yeah.
I mean, I would have thought that would have probably have to have been a lot higher, but
makes sense. You know, aerial duels are tough, you know, and especially when defenders, you know, centre backs are usually the best at it. So, okay,
actually, that's a good point.
Yeah. So next up we have Julio Enciso? Yeah. This is someone I have not heard of, actually. So,
nope.
Brighton continue to unearth hidden gems. They spent 9.5 mil to sign Julio Enciso, who they previously pursued in January, apparently. He's only 18, which, I mean, that's good. If you're 10 mil for an 18-year-old, you can certainly make some profit on a guy like this if he's any good. He's got 6 senior caps for Paraguay. And he played for Club Libertad, where he scored 11 goals and 3 assists in 14 appearances. So, you know, creating 1 and 1, that's decent.
Yeah, excellent.
And it says, at just 16, he scored on his Libertadores debut in 2020. I wonder if this will get us in trouble.
Can you full screen it?
It might screw everything up. It probably will. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not even your goal, pal.
Yeah. Just basically just for the stepovers.
Look, well, if he can match that, then fine. I think you're right as well. I think what's probably going to happen is he'll strut his stuff in the Premier League for 2 years, and then someone in Spain will come knocking and he'll go for 30 mil.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that kind of move, I suppose. And, Brighton play a good system, so as long as he can just adapt to that, he'll probably be all right. Oh yeah, that's an interesting thing too. 5 subs next season, right? So good time to have firepower on the bench when you can bring 5 players on. So
yeah,
I think that's the thing. A lot of teams probably should aim to be a bit more full in that regard. Okay, so next one here. We got Fulham, who have just been promoted, and they have signed Manor Solomon. So blah blah blah. West Stace. Oh my god! In 2018-19 season,
mil on 12 new signings
that failed to stop relegation. Damn, that's like Everton numbers. Holy shit! God. So before a squad boasted with a number of and they were relegated then. So back again for the 3rd time in the last 5 or so years. So this man here, Manor Solomon, has joined. Where did he transfer from? Who has experience at Champions League level. He scored 6 goals in 34 appearances for Israel.
Israel.
He came from Shakhtar, and so that's where he played in the Champions League. But then it says that he suspended his contract with Shakhtar due to the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Fair enough.
Fair enough too.
Yeah. So left winger. Yeah, left winger.
Yeah, they're going to need someone to supply Big Metro with
well, that's what they say.
assists, aren't they?
Wow, it says here that he scored 43 championship goals last season, so supply is probably actually all right.
Yeah, that was Metro.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he always does that in the championship, and then scores like 3 in the Premier League. So, all right. So up next we have Brendan Aronson. So I think I've actually heard of this guy. I seen this guy talked about before. So he's signed for Leeds, and yeah, it's another American player. So there's actually been quite a number of American players coming through in the last while, and so he's come from Salzburg, and he was 25 mil. So I mean, that's not super cheap, That's still a bit expensive. And then it says that the 21-year-old formed part of the.
I'd really like if Leeds team just become full of Americans now that Jesse Marsh is there.
And what? Who? Who's that? Sorry.
The American coach.
Oh, I see.
Jesse Marsh is the coach of Leeds.
Oh well, I mean, he signed Tyler Adams as well too. Another American. So, I mean, I suppose it's what you do. You sign what you know. Ten Hag comes to Manchester United and tries to buy every single Ajax player without any success.
Suppose that's true.
So anyway, it says here that 21-year-old formed part of the side that won an Austrian League Cup double. Austrian League and Cup double under Marsh's management in 2021. Okay, so this player has actually played with Jesse Marsh before.
With Marsh before.
When they did a triple. And then he did another double winning season last time. So, he's won a few trophies already. Played 41 appearances for all comps in Salzburg, 6 goals, 10 assists. And scored 6 times in 24 appearances for the USA at international level.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, that's really good. So, considering, he's already played for USA. So, yeah, that's all really good stuff. And yeah,
24 appearances at 21 years old.
yeah, that's really good.
Look, man, I know America play a lot of games, but
Well, look, it's
felt like it have a career.
it's more international experience than most players that age. So that's I can only see that as a positive. And so yeah, this is after they've sold Rafinha to Barcelona. Yeah, he's the one they're bringing in to replace.
Yeah, some yank.
Alrighty, so these are 5 interesting players to watch out for. Some young hot prospects.
Yes. So on top of Coutinho, stick them all in your fantasy side, and just see what happens.
Take a big gamble, if if you're into that. Okay, so is there anything else you want to talk about?
Nah, I think I mean.
What about your result? You've played Leipzig, didn't you?
We played both Red Bull teams.
Okay.
And we got a win and we got a loss.
Oh, really?
So yeah. Well,
you beat the harder one as well. But yeah.
Well, they're friendlies, mate.
Yeah, I guess so. But you won 4.
For the next one,
was it 5? 5-0
with
on Leipzig.
And Darwin scored 4.
Yeah, and that's good timing. Right after this is just typical for me, is I just say like, is he actually going to be? What do you reckon? You reckon he'll take some time to adapt? He goes and scores 4 goals.
Yeah, well, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And then the next one, there's a trophy on the line next game, or a shield.
Oh, true.
On the line.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna be. We'll probably see a very experimental lineup from both teams, and fuck it, we can win.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, so the guy who scored against you too in the Salzburg game, his name's Benjamin Sesko. Do you know much about this? Do you know much about this guy?
I know that he's the guy to buy on Football Manager.
Well, yeah, the people are saying that he's the next Erling Haaland. Because I mean, from Salzburg, obviously, like this is the team that not that long ago had Erling Haaland. So they're saying like he's our next one.
Isn't the next Erling Haaland still Erling Haaland?
Well, yeah, but like what I'm saying. I'm saying from the Salzburg perspective.
Yeah, yeah.
And Man U have been sniffing around, and they're saying like, nah, 80 mil. Like don't even try it.
Well,
yeah. Well, in Man U news, we played a behind closed doors friendly against Wrexham, which
that's the that team. Ryan Reynolds owns half of that team.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds FC. Yeah, so that's fun. What can I say? But it was behind closed doors, so obviously I haven't been able to see the highlights. But from what I understand, both Christian Eriksen and Martinez made their debuts, and Christian Eriksen scored a free kick within the first sort of 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's cool. He's off to a flying start. He played number 10, and I think also, Amad Diallo scored, and
he got a run and a goal.
And
awesome.
Garnacho played his first game in preseason, and he scored as well. And someone else scored too, and I can't remember who it was. But yeah, so we won 4-1, and we have 2 matches this weekend. Actually, we're going to verse Atletico Madrid in Oslo, Norway on Saturday. Well, their time Saturday, and then we play Rayo Vallecano on Sunday in England. So obviously, it's not going to be the same starting 11 each time. It's going to be a complete rotation, but that'll be good. That'll be really handy to get everyone fit.
Everyone back together and playing together, and then in the country, and then it's straight into the season.
Yeah, because it's not actually that far away. It's basically
Right.
Yeah, weekend after this one. So
Well, next week will be our first preview.
so we'll do a big preview next week and cover our predictions and stuff like that. And I'll get my fantasy team in order, and we can talk about that. And yeah, okie dokie.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready for it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's about it. It's 8:00 now. Any closing thoughts before we wrap this up?
Let's go get that shield.
Yeah. Okay, that's your big match. Maybe we'll see Erling Haaland play. That'll be interesting. His first competitive match. All right.
He'll play.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, thanks for tuning into the Football Friends podcast. If you actually managed to catch it before we got struck down for breaching copyright. But
sexist YouTube.
Maybe I'll salvage something from the stream with a few videos or something. But otherwise, like and subscribe. Tell your friends about the Football Friends podcast, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.
And donate us all your paycheck. Cheers. Later.
Yeah.